Happy hump day, y'all.
Welcome to the That's So Lane podcast. I'm Casey.
And I'm Molly, and it is, in fact, not hump day.
Again.
Are we changing this to a Thursday podcast?
Then we would have to completely redo our entire intro.
Yeah, and it's epic.
We could
We are.
be professionals and actually schedule a day to podcast.
We should. We both are a little crazy right now, and it's Maycember, obs.
Yes.
So, yeah, we're having a little bit of an issue, but the reality is we only have two more. Is it even two or is it one in May beyond this?
2 weeks left in May.
Wow.
Yeah. So 2.5 weeks of school left for my kids. What about your kids?
Can't freaking wait. I think we have three. I think they go 1 week beyond yours.
Okay. Yeah, the
So
31st is our last day and graduation and all that fun stuff. So
I'm so excited for Evan's graduation and to come and see you.
I'm so excited for you to come see me.
If it weren't such a busy weekend, we should just podcast together for the first time, but I don't think we're going to have time.
I don't think we will, but if we can make it work, we will do it.
What we should do is live from Casey's Island, which is an amazing time of life around Casey's Kitchen Island. We always stay up way too late, always have 7 too many margaritas, and like the most best memories are from your island.
My kitchen island definitely holds so many family secrets.
We probably shouldn't go live from there because we would regret it so hard the next morning.
Probably.
But it would be comical.
Yeah.
I was talking about my hair and how I should have washed it. You see this cowlick thing if you're watching? I mean, so this is what happened last night. We were out to dinner and I'm sitting there eating and there's this crash behind us and the server dropped a whole tray of nachos and I felt like that just hit me in the back of the head and I can like feel the food, but I didn't want to turn around and like make a big deal because she's already embarrassed, clearly. Yeah. So then I like turned my head a little and our friend sitting across from us was like, it's definitely in your hair. So I'm like, oh, oops. Oh, okay. Why is my watch talking to me? So yeah, I was like, well, it's fine. Tomorrow's hair washing day anyway. And then I forgot today was hair washing day, proceeded with my morning, and now I don't have time. So this piece right here is probably covered in nacho cheese sauce.
That's why it looks stiff.
It's sticky now. No, maybe I can baby wipe it before I get on with my day.
Well, yesterday was hair washing day for me, and that didn't happen either. So don't feel bad. Maybe we'll get it done tonight.
Tonight would actually be lovely. We don't have sports. Well, we have one kid event tonight, a race. Lincoln's running a 5K tonight, but it won't be as late as it has been at the ballpark. So maybe that'll be okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Problem solved.
Problem solved. I'm also going to go get my nails done. That's part of why I can't wash my hair today. I have a nail appointment. Getting rid of the pink. What color should I do?
I don't know. I went pink too. So it just seems like the thing to do for the beginning of summer.
I know. I have this like spread of the last 3 times I got my nails done. So like, I don't know, almost 3 months of pink or shades of pink, like lavendery pink. I feel like maybe I'll go blue or something crazy.
Shelby has a really cute blue color on right now. It's like a mix between it's like baby blue, but it's brighter. It's real cute.
Maybe I'll ask her for a pic before I go.
There you go.
I have a list. I wrote a blue color down in my phone. I try to take notes of the ones I like so I can make a decision faster the next time. So, but I don't exactly remember what it was, the blue color. I just have the number. So we'll see. We shall see. But my nails have gone under attack this week because of the activities that I have been participating in.
You've had a busy week.
Yes. And now it's public to the whole wide world that the Wayfam Jam is moving to North Carolina.
I don't know if I'm excited about this or if I'm sad about this because I'm excited that we have a warmer place to visit.
Yeah.
But it's also a longer drive. So
only an hour longer but it's a
It's
difficult drive.
horrible, horrible drive.
It might as well be 3 hours longer. Yes, it's 5 hours versus 6 hours.
Okay. Well, that's better. For some reason, I was thinking it was 9 hours.
That's to the beach from you,
Okay. That must be what I'm thinking. Hmm.
which you're never going to want to just visit me in Charlotte. You're going to just want to go to the beach. Why stop here?
Well,
Yes,
that sounds terrible. It's also a good place to fly into.
it is.
So,
And yes, you're still going to come and visit me.
yes.
And then
Okay.
I'll come visit you when I feel like I need some snow in my life.
Yeah, I just feel like we see each other so much more now because you like jet in and out as you're traveling.
We do
So
that an awful lot.
we'll miss that aspect of it.
But I'll have more dedicated time to just come and visit then.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I've been cleaning. We tried to get a house cleaner to do like this deep clean before the pictures happened yesterday, and I couldn't get anyone like on a last minute kind of thing. We were really like quick to put it up. So I cleaned places that I definitely have never cleaned this house. I cleaned like 3 years we've lived here. Like the baseboard corners with like a Q-tip and underneath the cabinets. I'm like, I know people aren't looking at this stuff. I just want it to like put its best foot forward, you know? But this nail, I think like from slamming it into like corners, scrubbing, the middle nail is like peeling up on the bottom and I keep hitting it and I'm like, I have to get this fixed before it breaks off my hand. So, yes, we have been busy organizing and cleaning, and now we can kind of exhale because showings start tonight.
Okay.
And then hopefully it sells quick so I don't have to clean a lot. And we're moving to we don't know where, so that's kind of fun. It's an adventure. It's a hard market to buy a home in, so we're just being patient with our 8 remaining weeks before we actually move. So yeah, that's the big news around these parts.
Wow, that's exciting. I am so happy for you. I know that you want to get out of the North and you've been wanting to go back to North Carolina since you moved to Grand Rapids. So,
Basically, I love like our little city where we live. Like love it. We can walk everywhere. I can walk to Starbucks and the grocery store and schools and to the restaurant we ate at last night and like all these places.
which is great if you could actually walk 7 months out of the year.
But I don't. I walk like 3 months out of the year.
Right.
So yeah, I am definitely excited for a little more warmth in my life. It has been a hard choice as far as like how often do we move the family because like we growing up moved quite a bit
Yeah.
where Billy moved none. So it's like very interesting. Some people are like, you're moving again? And I'm like, yeah, like why not? It's like it's just a move. It's just the other side of the country. But yeah, I tend to like the moving and the adventure aspect of it all. I don't know.
You're like dad.
I guess so. I don't know. I don't if it's do you feel like growing up moving a lot that you kind of are immune to it? It's like whatever, we're just moving and it's no big deal, or are you wanting to be like more grounded and settled?
After we came back from Georgia in 2011, Jared and I both made the decision like that we were here, and so our kids were grown. So we were like, we're putting down roots. I mean, Jared grew up in Chillicothe, and even though he moved houses there, he never moved from that area. And kind of the same thing here. Like my kids have moved houses, but they have pretty much grown up in this area. So
You have had a lot of houses in the same city.
yeah. Well, this is the fourth. No, third. This is our third since we moved back.
Okay.
But then we had Paul Talbot before that. So we've had 4 houses here. So not too many.
Not too many. See, I'm like one house per city, kind of like I cannot imagine moving across the city. That would be, I mean, I'm rotten too because Billy's company moves us. So if I actually had to pack things, no,
Yeah.
no, girl, I'll stay put.
Yeah, actually, right now I feel like I'm starting to get overwhelmed with my house because this is the longest we've ever lived in a home, and I'm like, I need to clean out, but why would I clean out if I'm not moving?
It gets bad, and I think you have it in you too. It's like this, like stir crazy almost, like from being in the same house. I was feeling that in our old house in North Carolina, even though I felt like when we moved in, like this could be our forever home, and it could have been our forever home. I was getting the itch to like build a house. Like, I don't know. I think I need to build houses for a living. I think I'm
Yeah,
in the wrong field.
I think that's what's helped me like be more settled here is because like I flip houses or have renovated stuff since we've lived here, so that's helped me kind of get that out of my system just because I like to make things new. But our house is 12 years old now, and we're actually waiting on a painting quote to come in right now for our exterior trim, and Jared's like, this is the most depressing $3,500 we've ever spent.
Oh my gosh,
Like, let's
yes.
paint our white trim white again.
Right.
$3,500.
We paid so much at the beach house to have the white trim painted on the outside, and I'm like, holy crap. And they just like shh with the sprayer thing.
Yeah,
But I couldn't do it. I'm not
it has to be
scaling.
done. Yeah, and
Right.
Lord knows I'm not getting up on the roof of the house to get all those eaves. So
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Speaking of getting on the roof of a house, I think a couple weeks ago I told you about our next door neighbor. There is a bird like going in and out of the vent.
yes,
It's still going in and out of the vent. And since then, two other neighbors, I have seen birds going in and out of their vents.
girl, they need to get some wire.
Well, this one of my neighbors, I was talking to her at the bus stop. I'm like, I just saw a bird, and she was like, I know. There's like poop down the side of the house, but it's on the. They have a walkout basement and then a main floor, and then it's way up high. And she's like, I don't know that I want my husband on a ladder out there. Do I have to hire someone to come and put this like mesh? It's not mesh, it's like wire grate thing that she has, but it's really high.
Yeah, she needs to hire someone because
I
that would
know.
catch on fire in the dryer.
I was like, well, can you just take your dryer vent out and like shop vac it? I don't know. But I guess it doesn't solve the problem. You still need to put the grate thingy on.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just know there's a lot of birds up in this neighborhood all of a sudden. But we are in the clear because our dryer vent is right on our main floor. And so you can put your hand in there. And I shoved my hand up in there. I was like, I am making sure there's nothing. But I think because it's not high in the sky, it's kind of tucked behind the bushes. The birds aren't
Yeah.
messing with ours.
Yeah. Ugh. Well,
I know.
on the positive side of our animal saga,
Oh, you
um,
Volvos.
we've caught 7 of them
No.
with giant mouse traps.
Oh. So are they giant mice? Or are they
They're
voles?
like they're what we have is voles, but they're like a mixture between a mouse and a something.
Well, our voles are, I think, gone, but with our handy dandy vole man that
Yeah.
came and did his job, I guess. Like, there's no more.
Well, I
I don't,
put poison down in all the holes that I found, and then we found like a little hole in the bottom of our concrete on the pool patio that they were going in and out of. And so we put poison in there, and we also set up 2 traps right outside of there. And that's where we've caught the majority of them, but we have found 2 dead ones in the yard. So it's disgusting, but I think we're getting to the end of it. And then I'm going to fill that hole with uh, steel wool and put dirt back up around it. And yeah, so hopefully they'll stay away.
dang. Dang,
Yeah,
your voles are a little more vicious than mine, I feel like.
we are getting serious up in here.
I guess mine just pieced out and went somewhere else, mess with someone else's yard.
Yeah, we were like, these things are dying.
Whoa, so then you have to get them out of the traps. Are they dead in the
Oh,
traps?
not me, not me. Jared is doing all of the trap removal.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, these traps we got, they were called like Jaws or something. So, I mean, when they go, they are like.
Carol, you animal murderer.
I don't want those things in my yard.
I guess the people we just hired a hitman for our voles. We're murderers too. We just paid for it.
That's right. The funny thing is, we were talking to our neighbor about it, and she was like, "Oh, I'll just borrow my dogs for a couple days. They'll take them out." So,
Whoa.
but I got to thinking, like, this is really the first year that we haven't had a dog in the yard. So I think
Hmm.
that might be the reason why the bunnies, the birds, the ducks, the voles.
Why the zoo has come to you because now you don't
Yeah,
have a guard dog.
yeah.
I think I'm gonna be ready for a dog when we move.
That would be fun. Your boys would love a dog.
They
You will hate the
would.
dog, but the boys will love the dog.
I think I'm gonna like the dog though, like when I'm home by myself.
You will. Yes, you will.
I just have to have a non-shedder. It has to be a doodle.
Yeah. And
I
then
want
I
to.
need to get Avery around it so we can tell if she's allergic.
Oh yeah, yeah. I would love to get a mini golden doodle.
They're so cute.
They're adorable, and they don't get too big, and like we could take it some places. The problem is like we don't have dogs at the beach house because I want it to be hypoallergenic for people. So
Yeah.
I guess we need to find a doggy friend.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Dogs are expensive though.
Yeah. And they're expensive to keep up.
You gotta give them their shots,
Yeah.
clip their toenails.
Have them shaved. The doodles you have to have shaved in the summer.
Oh. Our neighbor was out
Or whatever.
shaving his doodle in the driveway the other day, I guess, because it's almost summer. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Makes sense. Um, we kind of breezed through like everything real quick. What has happened in your life in the last week?
Oh, nothing major.
Nothing major, you crazy.
I'm just teasing. So, my oldest son got engaged this last week to his girlfriend of 4 years. So we're so excited. We love her to death. And so, yeah, we're going to be planning a wedding.
I am so excited. Like, I am going to just live vicariously through Jaden's wedding planning. I
Oh,
want to
you're
be a
not going to
part
live
of it.
vicariously through it, girlfriend. You will be helping.
I can't wait. I'm so excited. I want to do it. I'll be there. I'll be there for you.
Yeah, we have probably this time next year is what they're thinking. We don't have a date set yet, but I'm trying to get all of the ducks in a row and find a venue and all that kind of fun stuff. So,
What does mother of the groom's sister wear to a wedding? It's got to be like a little fancier than what a regular wedding guest would wear without taking too much of the spotlight.
I don't know. It was funny because she was like, at first she said, "Well, I want to do like just have like a couple bridesmaids," and now she's up to like 5 or 6 bridesmaids. She's like, "But then I have other girls that are my friends." And my niece did the cutest thing. She did like her a bunch of her like friends that weren't bridesmaids. She called them her something blue, and they all wore blue dresses. So they were
Aww.
in pictures, and they helped getting dressed and all that kind of stuff. But it was so cute. So I was telling her about that. Um, so I'm not sure what her colors and stuff are going to be yet, but I know I think she wants me to wear black. So you can wear black and match me.
Perfect. I just actually bought a black dress to wear to Bud's wedding this fall in September.
Okay.
But then I'm like, is black? I could get away with something more fun in Savannah in September
Yeah, definitely.
than black. So maybe I'll save the black dress. It's so cute.
Where'd you
It's
get
like Walmart. But it's like leveled up Walmart. It's so pretty. It's long
Yeah.
and it's got like the sleeves. It's long sleeves, but they're like sheer. And then
Okay.
it has like cut out on the sides. It's a V neck. It's really pretty. It's Sofia Vergara. Their stuff at Walmart is like really nice.
I'll have to check it out. I haven't looked at it yet.
It's really pretty. I actually already have the dress in a navy with like
Oh,
burgundy flowers on it, and it's so pretty. And then I saw it was in black. I'm like, this is just a really good, comfortable dress that you could wear to like a lot of things. And
yeah.
when I bought it, I thought it would be good for Bud's wedding. But Savannah, I might need to wear something more fun, like hot pink.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
And then I muted my microphone.
Uh-oh.
We had senior clap out for Evan. Um,
Did you cry?
say I did. Yeah, I actually that I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. That event, I guess, is harder for me than the actual graduation is.
Why is that? Just like everybody there and
Yeah,
being
it's
in the halls of the school?
right. And the school that they go to, is like K through 12. So you have all these kids, like, and all these younger little kids are like looking up to the big kids and they're clapping. And I don't know. Then, he's been at that same school for 7 years. So, like, you have spent every single day for the last 7 years in the halls of these schools. And, like, to say this is like your last day is like, I don't know. It's so sad. But
Yeah.
so, yeah,
Aw.
I probably won't cry at the actual graduation, but, I definitely got teary eyed there. So, and so it's like so many of his friends and stuff. Like, obviously, they're all graduating, so it's like such a change in their environment. Some of them are going to college, some of them are staying home.
Right.
So, that's different. I would say there's quite a few of There's like a couple of his friends that are doing trade school, and a couple of them that are going to OSU with him. So, um, he'll definitely still have people here, but I don't know. A very emotional week for me this week.
For sure.
We're
Is
here.
is he planning on staying at home or going to the dorms?
He's gonna stay at home.
What
Yeah.
a gift.
What a gift.
I like Cooper just recently started talking about wanting to stay home and go to college like now that we're moving. That's he's like excited. And he started talking about that and I'm like I feel this like exhale like my baby's not leaving in 2 years. Like
Yeah.
I am not ready for him to be out of the house. I want him like he'll obviously have more privacy and independence and stuff once he starts college, but like just be home and let me cook for you. Let me keep doing your laundry. I'm not ready to send him away.
Yeah. It's a two-edged sword, I think. Like, I know that they want to be out on their own and stuff like that, but everything is so expensive. And just
Yeah.
to think, like, we've just gone over the numbers with both of them. Like, if you stay home, you end up with X amount of student loans, or if you go to school, you're like tripling that. And yeah,
Right.
so
And
it's
eating crap food from the cafeteria all the time and or like
yeah.
ramen noodles. Uh yeah.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. So, I mean, I walked past his room today and I was kind of like, "Can't you go to college?"
Oh, bless
No,
it. He
he's
is
my
your messy
dirtiest
one.
child. He's my messiest one. I'm like, I cannot even see the floor of this bedroom. Close the door.
That's I don't have one that's like really really messy like that, but Callan he just like throws stuff everywhere. It's usually in the closet. There's absolute chaos and the room stays pretty good, but Lincoln is an absolute pack rat. He saves everything and his dresser was covered. Every single inch of his dresser is covered, but it's very organized. Like he's got everything lined up, every McDonald's toy, empty Tic Tac boxes, like the most random, horrible little tchotchke stuff.
Yeah.
And we had to take so much of it out before the realtors came in. He was really sad about it. And he has like 2 totes worth of stuff, like that we just removed. And then he's like, my room is so nice. I'm like, yeah, it is. You don't decorate with TikTok boxes.
Now, where does he get his pack ratness?
Well, then it's from me. It's from me.
Hey,
I
I
grew
must
out
admit,
of
and I have been really slacking on the organization, so I think I'm getting more of that. I just don't care anymore. I'm like, whatever.
I'm getting to like I used to be so picky about all the towels had to be color coordinated and folded a certain way and I would refold them and I would put dishes away different and everything. Now those things I have let go. Thank God because it just like that stuff makes you crazy. Like stop it.
Yeah,
Like I do tend to be a pack rat, but I have gotten better about that. I've gotten a
you.
lot better since childhood and I've gotten much better since we moved here because I don't have the storage space we used to have.
Yeah,
And now looking at homes in Charlotte again, I'm like, where do I put my stuff? Where is Molly's childhood crap box gonna go? Because there's 3 of them. 3 of them. Four
and
fingers.
you guys didn't have a basement in Charlotte, did you?
we had a crawl space,
That's right. Okay.
an enormous conditioned crawl space. It was perfect for me. I could store anything down there. And it was horrible when we moved out trying to clean it out because we were like, we don't
Yeah.
want to take all this stuff. And the movers were like, are you kidding me? I have to clean all this stuff. So yeah, we could hear them swearing through the floorboards when they were packing the stuff down there. I'm like, I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh.
So now we are super organized. Everything is in matching black and yellow totes. All the holidays are labeled and everything. And we are actually feeling pretty comfortable with an organized move this time.
Good. Good,
So
good.
today, in like half hour, we get on the phone with the relo people and we walk them through the house like FaceTime, and they look in every cabinet, every closet, and then they estimate how much our stuff weighs and then how much it will cost to move and how many semi trucks have to come. So that part is always humbling. Like,
Yeah.
I have 50,000 pounds of stuff.
17 semi trucks headed to North Carolina.
Yeah. We moved to California with 11,000 pounds, I think. And I think the last move we were up to like 50.
Oh my gosh.
Like, but we've added 3 family members,
Right.
another living room. We have a very heavy pool table. Like, there's a lot of
Yeah.
bigger things like patio furniture, all that stuff we didn't have before. So it's interesting, but I don't know how mom and dad did. I don't remember mom packing or us packing. Like, we moved a lot and I don't remember the packing process at all. Do you?
The only time I remember packing was actually when I wasn't even living at home anymore. Mom and dad were leaving Pensacola to go to Bainbridge, I think.
So they were living in our neighbor's house behind, right?
No, this was after they bought another house
Oh,
there.
yes, yes, yes. I remember that house.
Yeah,
Sterling Drive.
I don't
I
remember
never lived there either.
but
I
yeah,
visited it.
I think they only maybe I went there one other time before, but I went and helped them move, and yeah, that's the only time I never remember packing as a child. But I
Yeah.
was trying to think like the only time we would have moved that I would have even remembered would have been Montgomery to Pensacola.
We moved from Prattville to Montgomery too.
Yeah, but we would have been really little, right?
I
Oh
was,
no, probably nine or I would have been 9 or 10.
yeah, because I think I was like 8 or something. Like, I was devastated leaving my best friend in the backyard.
Yes, yes.
But I don't remember packing.
I don't remember packing either. I don't remember packing anything.
Yeah,
So yeah,
that's
I don't know how we
crazy.
moved.
And then we moved from the house in Pensacola to that beach condo. I don't remember packing that.
I was already gone then, but
You
I
were? Oh,
yeah,
yeah, you were.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Mom must have done a really good job. She's pretty organized, so she probably just zippity doo dotted all away and, huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah, and
know.
they've moved a lot over the years. And actually, it's kind of a joke with my kids now, um, that because my mom has so many random chairs in her house. Jaden actually said something to her the other day. Dad was talking about moving into a condo or something like that, and Jaden's like, "As long as you hire a company, because I'm not moving you again."
When we were there last time, Mom asked Billy and Cooper to move chairs. They moved one chair from the basement to the living room and vice versa. And Billy was like, I think he said something about, well, I'm shocked that Jaden and Evan didn't. I'm like, they already used all of their um, what do you call it, favors with Jaden and Evan. They are
Yes.
unwilling to move any more things.
Especially if it's chair related.
Right. Yeah, this was like an enormous that big recliner thing that Dad likes. Mom
Oh
wanted
yeah,
it in the basement. And she wanted the prettier chair up top.
that's so funny. I'll never forget Mom telling the boys one day that she wanted them to move the armoire downstairs, and I was like, no.
The armoire that Mom bought off the side of the road, or was it free? It was like a quarter or something.
Yeah, from someone's back porch. They were keeping like beach toys in it.
Yeah, and she totally redid it, and it weighs 5 billion pounds, and it's moved everywhere.
Yes, it's a beautiful piece of furniture, but it would
Beautiful.
have squished my children going down the stairs. I'm like, do you want a hole in the wall at the bottom of the stairs because you're
That's
going to kill a grandchild and you're going to ruin your wall.
that's the problem at the bottom of those stairs. It's a sharp turn. It's hard to get stuff down there.
Right. And how do you keep that weight from literally crushing someone going down? I was like, we're
Right.
not taking the chance. It's just not going
Yes.
to happen. That is
Yeah.
where I put my foot down. If you would like to hire professionals, your armoire can go downstairs, but it will not be going downstairs with my children.
I don't think the R1 needs to go downstairs. I think it needs to stay where it is.
If it went downstairs, it would never come back up. So.
Right. Yeah. That's one of my favorite things about this house that we did is double front doors, and that made moving in so much easier. Like they bring all the big furniture through the double doors, and
Yeah.
even here in the basement, we have a big slider, and they walked around and brought stuff down there and avoided the stairs altogether.
That is very nice. I love your double front doors. I'm always like trying to figure out what I can do on the front of my house to add double doors.
I love the doors so much, and I am leaning heavily towards building in Charlotte just because like that's one thing I love, and that's not something you can just like throw into an existing floor plan or something very easily
Well,
without
you can, but
I don't want to. I don't want to build a house.
let's do a renovation, Molly.
We could be the next HGTV girls.
Yes. You buy an ugly house in Charlotte and we're going to turn it into a masterpiece.
Okay. It's a pretty good idea, except for even the ugly stuff is not a deal. It's like,
Yeah.
back in the day, you could get a deal on something ugly. Now it's like, oh no, this is also $5 million. For
Yeah.
$5 million, you can renovate the 70s house.
Was talking to a friend about that here. Bless their hearts, they've been looking for a couple years now, and
Oh my word, don't tell me horror stories like this.
she's like, well, you need to look at this house that we saw, and gave me the address of it. But she's like, I think it needs like $150,000 in renovations. I'm like, Lord have mercy, that needs every bit of 150,000. We might push 200 on that one.
150 gets you like a kitchen and a bathroom, I feel like.
Yeah,
Like a gut.
it depends on like your contractors and everything. I have a pretty good like network of contractors now from doing flips and stuff that will do stuff for reasonable prices. But yeah, it definitely it's definitely pricey. And yeah, that house was woo. It was a lot.
That's what I'm having a hard time with right now is having built 3 times and picking everything I like. We could build for like the same price as we could buy an existing home for, but it has counters I don't like or flooring that's like not my favorite. And it's not like everything's ugly. There are some beautiful things. It's just not exactly my style. And I'm like, I would rather build because it's the same price, really, but we can't find any land to build on. So
Yeah.
that's our conundrum right this second. But the building process is so freaking fun. I just love it. I love it.
Yeah. It is long though. I mean,
Yeah,
have you guys looked at places to rent?
kind of. There's a lot there. There's a lot of stuff to rent, a lot of houses. There's actually a neighborhood I was looking at that's all new. They're new construction and they sold like almost all of them, but then there's some in there that are brand new rentals. Like
Oh, that's nice.
we can get like a 4 or 5 bedroom rental house that's brand new for pretty reasonable. So there's good options like that.
That's good.
So we'll be fine. And the kids, I'm excited. They're going to a school similar to your kids' school. And I imagine we'll be in the same kind of spot because it's like the K to 12, everybody together,
Yeah.
smaller thing. So I'm excited for that community kind of school.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
good. I'm excited for you guys.
Happy. Yeah. I hope that our kids have no recollection of this moving process, just like we do. We don't have any recollection from our childhood, so hopefully they won't be scarred by all of the change.
No, they'll be fine.
That's like my biggest worry is the kids. Like, how are the kids going to be?
Yeah.
Alan is the one most connected here and the one I'm most concerned about, but he also is the one with the most friends still in Charlotte. So
Yeah.
he's got a great crew there. So he will be
That's good.
fine. They'll be good. And we'll come back to visit because Billy is still going to be working up here. So
That's good. That's
Mhm.
fun.
Yes, and if we drive up here sometime, we'll stop in Ohio. See?
There you go.
There we go.
My 12-hour visit.
Yep. Hey, those are some good little visits.
They are.
2 cups of coffee, right in mom's candy jar. Visit. Well, anything else that we intended to cover? I mean, this was kind of a jumble ramble moving engaged graduation life update.
Yep, I don't think so. I think we covered it. So now we just have to carve out a time to podcast in person.
They'll be so fun. And next week we should actually record on like Monday or Tuesday, like normal humans, so we can
Yep.
actually post on Wednesday. Or maybe we could just record on Wednesday morning, like actual normal humans.
There you go.
We're a day late and a dollar short on this podcast, but we're also real.
That's right. Yeah, I have 2 kids gone next week, so maybe my week will be a little more chill.
I think I have a husband gone next week, so that'll be more chill. Just kidding. It won't be more chill. I'll be driving all over double time.
I was gonna say, and showing your house and cooking.
Yeah. Lucky for me. Then Margs.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, well, I better run to get on the call with the mover people. Story of my life. Let me go meet the mover people.
Sounds good. I love you. Have a good week. Thank you guys for listening.
Thank you. Love you too, Carol. This is always the highlight of my week is podcasting with you.
Aww.
Thanks, y'all, for listening. We'll see you next week on Wednesday.
Bye.
Bye.